the 45th annual Catalina Water Ski Race, hosted by the Long Beach Boat and Ski Club. Sponsored by Magic Power Boats.
The challenge?
Yes.
When it's Catalina Ski Day, it's unknown.
We're from Oz, we've come a long way, and we're not going home without number one.
The fastest boat in the world doesn't win this race. The best skier in the world doesn't win this race. It's a team event, and it takes all the members of the team to make it happen. Yeah. So,
Catalina Ski Race is a weekend event. Friday morning starts off with the press conference. Friday evening, a party is given to recognize international skiers participating in the race. The Catalina Ski Race is known as the world's greatest. The prestige and the challenge bring skiers from around the world.
National night, a lot of big party going on inside. Here with Brett Stark. Brett, how you doing?
Pretty good, Rick. How are you?
All right, Brett, where are you from? And tell us what's going on.
I'm from Riverside, California. Out here this year skiing intermediate men, behind Team No Fear, which is a 38-foot fountain.
Who's the driver and observer?
The driver's my dad, Bob Stark. He's been a three-time national champion in water ski racing. And my observer's Bob Francis, who's won this a couple of times.
Sounds like you got the crew to do it. It sounds like we're going to be able to do it. How many Catalina races have you been in the past?
This will be my third race.
All right, very good. And past performance, what can we look forward to?
Past performances haven't looked good. I've had broken boats every time I've skied, so that hasn't been good. Really looking forward to it this year. I have a good boat, good crew, like I said, and hopefully we can surprise some people.
All right, very good. Look forward to seeing you out there. Best wishes. Best of luck to you. Thanks. All right. Brett Stark. This is Jeff Barris. Jeff, how are you, Jeff?
Good.
All right, what class you skiing in? What boat?
Intermediate men and Razmachaz 13.
All right, tell us past performance.
I won novice last year, and year before that I got a fifth in novice and fell inside the breakwater.
All right, and how big is the boat you're skiing behind?
It's a 30-foot formula.
30 foot. All right, sounds like a nice big boat. What do you do for training, Jeff?
We trained like twice a week for the last month. I didn't get to ride as early as I wanted to, but we've done about 5 or 6 runs.
What's your best time?
I did a 1:02 on Wednesday.
It's right up there.
I hope I can do that in the race. So.
Race day will tell the tale. Best wishes to you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jeff. I'm here with Lee Squire.
Hello, Rick. How are you tonight?
Great. Lee, tell us a little bit about Lee Squire personally.
Lee Squire, and what was the other part?
personally?
Personally, well, I'm feeling pretty good. Ready for the big race, you know. Just looking forward to that, that's all.
What's Lee Squire do for a living?
Oh, I'm a railroad conductor. Work on the freight trains.
All right.
Move that commerce, you know.
All walks of life come out here and do the Catalina race.
Yes.
What I know you've done very well in the past. What's your best finish overall?
My best finish overall was 4th overall.
4th overall?
And that was
1989. A couple years ago. How'd you do last year?
Last year I had a broken boat. 2 years ago I had a broken boat. And 3 years ago I had a broken boat. So I'm hoping to break that trend.
We're going to break that record.
Yes. We're going to finish the race this year.
We're going to kill that streak.
That's right.
All right. And you are going to be the streak.
That's right. You can look for me out in front.
All right. First to the turn.
First to the turn? Well, I don't know about first to the turn. It's the finish that we're looking forward to.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Best wishes to you. Who's skiing behind? What size boat?
Art Kaiser, and it's a 34-foot Magic.
Art Kaiser. Any relation? No. Okay.
Yep.
Best wishes. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Rick.
All right. This is Alex Herrera. Alex will be the observer for the young Lori Dunsmore behind the awesome team of Mike Drew's Valvoline. Tell us a little bit about what's going on, training, what's been happening.
Well, Lori's been working real hard, really wants that 4 in a row, wants to do something a little different, get another one.
Couldn't hear what he said. Turn around to the camera. There's Rich Hughes. Rich is a driver for Rick Lemon. You guys have been over a couple times this year. What's your best time?
We did it, 106 last year, 115 in practice. We're going to go a lot faster down the race.
Pull his arms off.
That's right. We're going to do it this year, Rick. First place.
All right. All right, guys. Good luck to you. All right, thanks. All right, Rich, good luck. I'm here with Gary Heinbach at the Travel Lodge in Long Beach. Gary, world-famous observer. Gary, tell us what you're doing this weekend on Sunday.
I'm observing for Cheryl Rustin behind Nick Barron's 34-footer.
I noticed she's been wearing a cast. What's the story with that?
She fell last weekend, and she fell at Lake Havasu in a circle race, but she's been going through therapy, and everything looks okay.
She'll be able to do well, so she's kind of psyching up the competition.
Well, we went out this morning for about 15, 20 minutes, and everything seems to be fine.
Okay. Gary, one of the top observers with the National Speedboat and Water Ski Association, and always a pleasure to have him in my boat. I enjoy it, and best wishes. Good luck to you.
Well, thank you, Rick. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Gary.
Saturday morning, while skiers are preparing mentally for the race, drivers are going through a rigorous boat inspection. Talking with Kenny Vaughn out on what will be Victory Dock, doing boat inspections. Kenny, as a boat inspector, what are you looking for, and what kind of things do you really have to pay attention to when you're inspecting these watercraft?
Well, what you have to pay attention to is make sure that their fire extinguishers are up to date, that their flares are up to date, just in case there's a problem out on the water, then they're guaranteed that they will work, that their life jackets are up to date, that they are Lifeline or Simpson, and they're not in shabby shape, they're not ripped or torn. The helmets are orange, the kill switches work, and just basically that's about it. Make sure the radio works and they don't have a Loran on there.
No Lorans allowed in this race. I understand it's a compass setting only, and no GPSs. Any problem with those?
Hopefully not. We'll find out.
All right, well, you've had it here, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Vaughn's got his hands full inspecting 110 boats in the last 12 hours. Thank you very much, Kenny, and back to your inspecting.
Thanks, Sandy.
You're welcome. Saturday evening, drivers and observers must attend a mandatory meeting to discuss race rules, the course, and safety regulations. while family members and support crews were treated to a party under the big top. Sunday morning, all the hard training, mechanical preparation, and soul searching is ready to be put to the test.
I'm talking with Todd and Howard Haig, another family ski race team. Todd, what made you decide to enter the Catalina Ski Race, and why have your dad pull you?
I don't know. It's just something to try.
Something to try. Well, let's talk to Howard. Howard, I know pulling a family member. Does that present certain situations or limitations when you're pulling your son?
Yeah, I expect it does, I'm not pulling him. I'm observing for him. Gil is pulling him in his 31-footer. Pulled him last year, a real good driver. And, you're there, so you can watch and everything, so you got a little control over it if you aren't driving. And I pull him in the other races, marathons and circles. And, yeah, you think about it. Think about crashing your own kid. I crashed him pretty hard at Pudding Stone. And
well, he seems to be looking fine to me. Todd, tell me, this is quite the grueling race. When do you actually start preparing for this physically and mentally? I mean, is this something that starts at the end of the Catalina Ski Race the year before, or is it something you just 2 weeks before just jump into and do?
How about a day before?
A day before, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what can I tell you? Some people are born naturals, and I guess you guys are going to have a heck of a race. What class are you skiing, Todd?
13-16.
13-16 boys. Quite the 16 under boys. Well, it's going to be quite the competitive class. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Todd,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As the teams await the starting sequence, anticipation of this grueling 62-mile marathon is brought to new heights. There's the red flag. Skiers now have 5 minutes to strap into their ski, get into the water, and stretch out the ski line. They're off with the Queen's Gate in sight.
What do you feel is the most challenging aspect of going out to Catalina on a water ski?
Probably getting out of the breakwater.
Just hoping we make it out of the breakwater.
It's just getting out of the breakwater. After that, it's like, I'll go.
lead boats has successfully negotiated the breakwater and have set their sights on the turnboat at Avalon. As the spectator fleet lines the course to watch the parade of boats pass through the Queen's Gate.
Craig Ferguson, no stranger to water ski racing and no stranger to the Catalina water ski race. Craig, from a driver's perspective, 110 boats vying for that one spot at the Queen's Gate. Tell me, what goes through your mind the minute the flag goes out?
Well, it's pedal to the metal, and sometimes we have to play bumper cars at the gate. You know, we got almost a 2-mile long line. It narrows down to a 1/4-mile opening, so it gets a little snug in there. But usually with a nice big 38-foot scarab that we have, Don here will have the nicest Cadillac ride he could ever expect.
I'm running around here. I've got Don Taylor next to me, veteran men's skier, and his boat driver, Craig Ferguson. Gentlemen, it's overwhelming, 110 boats. You've had to have done this before. Don, let me ask you, what does it feel like?
It's probably the hardest ski race that there is that I've ever encountered. And every year, you just have to train harder and harder for it. And anything can happen out there. It's a Murphy ski race. So hopefully, Murphy's with it.
good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm with one of our men's open skiers all the way from Sydney, Australia, the national champion, I'm told, Mr. Scott Kell. Scott, welcome to the United States for the Catalina Ski Race. I see you've got a host of gentlemen here with some fancy suits on. Why don't you introduce them?
Yeah, well, Mark's our driver for the Pacific Express team. Shane, my observer from Australia, Sydney, Australia. And Jim, he's the other driver.
Well, Scott, I got a couple questions for you. We have 110 boats entered. I've looked at the men's open races. There's a lot of good talent. Tell me, what are you feeling right now with less than 12 hours, almost a little over 12 hours until the race starts?
We feel really confident. We've got the #1 powerboat race, powerboat in the race. So I think we can pull it off.
As the lead boats start their return trip to Long Beach, boats arriving to Avalon get a feel for their overall position.
Lori Densmore, and I've won this Catalina race the last 3 years, 1990, 91, 92, going for 93. There's a lot of tough competition out there this year, and I'm counting my blessings for my 3 wins in a row, but I'm really trained hard for this one, so I'm going for 4. Mike Drews is my driver, Ronnie Williams my navigator, and Alex Herrera, who watches over me and observes for me. He's done a great job, so hopefully our teamwork together this year will bring it together for a 4-peat.